it is Julie and welcome back for another one of my fall favorites videos. If you have not seen the other videos in this series, go ahead and click the little link up in here. That will take you to the playlist of all of my other fall favorites videos. If you're just finding me because of my fall favorites videos, welcome, I'm Julie. This is Nobody's Beauty Guru. It's nice to see you here. I hope you'll stick around. But for right now, I'm going to get into my favorite palettes for fall, and I think I only have 8, guys. So as you guys know, if you have been at my channel for any length of time, I do Project Pan videos and Pan That Palette videos. I do my best to not take in too much makeup. I still have a ton. I still have more than I need, more than I will ever need. So I don't have like the massive collection most people do that make beauty videos. So I have 8 fall favorite palettes. And that's not all my palettes. So I suppose that's plenty, isn't it then? Let's get into it and I will show you my favorite eyeshadow palettes for fall. This is a Pure Minerals palette. I got this at Kohl's and I thought the name of the palette was on the back and it is not. So I don't know what collection this is, but it's in this like rose gold packaging. It's very pretty, but I couldn't tell you the name of this palette. I could look it up online. If I look it up, I'll put it like, you know, I'll put it down here. But this is what the palette looks like. Again, you'll see a picture. I'm gonna put a still picture up. But you've got your like cream shadows. So these are both matte and you can use those just to kind of like set the eyes. This is a mix of matte and shimmer, but you've got some great bronzy, taupey. This is not a black, it's like a navy blue. I just love this collection of colors for fall. They're very subtle, very romantic, very pretty. They're not your bold fall colors, but they are very, very pretty. Next up is a palette I've had forever. This was a Christmas gift a long time ago. This is the Lorac Stylist palette. The reason that I love this, it does have the gold and the forest green colors. The only colors in this palette that I really don't use are this gray and this black. They just don't do much for me. Neither do any of these longer colors that are up here. They don't really do much for me, but I love this gold and the forest green and this purple. They're all very, very pretty. So for me, this green, purple, and gold are very jewel tone colors that I gravitate towards for fall, and for that reason, this is one that I will reach for in the fall. Then we have one that is new to me, and that is the Lorac Pro. This was a gift, and I am using it. So I'm sure you have seen it before, but this is what the Lorac Pro looks like. The reason that I put this in there is because it does have the golds and the garnet and the purple, and then all these mattes really do make it a very, very complete palette. Again, you guys know I prefer to buy cruelty-free and I prefer to use cruelty-free on the channel, but I am not labeling myself as exclusively cruelty-free here. I have non-cruelty-free products that I am trying to work out of my collection, and if I receive a gift, I do use it. If you're coming here and you are cruelty-free, the majority of what you see here will be cruelty-free. That's my disclaimer. We'll get that out of the way. So I'm aware that Lorac is not. And then next up is one of my all-time fall loves, and this is the Cargo Venice Eyes palette. And you'll notice it hasn't been used all that much. And the reason it hasn't been used that much, guys, is because I've been waiting for fall. I got this on sale and it was spring, and I haven't been able to use it since because they're clearly fall colors. Like every single one of these screams fall. They are gorgeous, and you'll see that in the still photo that I put in. But these are just classic, iconic, amazing fall colors. I believe they're all shimmery except for one, but I don't care. It's gorgeous. I cannot wait to put this all over my eyes. I do think I'm gonna start branching into tutorials, guys. Let me know down below if that's something that you would be interested in. Again, nobody's beauty guru, so I've never really done one before, and I'm a little bit nervous about actually jumping into that. But I think it might be time. So if I do, I'll definitely be doing some looks with that. A staple all around, all time of year is my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is a staple for fall only because it does have a lot of neutrals and warm tones and just colors that are phenomenal for mixing with my other shimmer shadows, which you'll see coming up. But some of these warmer tones over here and these neutrals are phenomenal for fall, and I just love this formula. I love Kat Von D shadows, so this had to make it just because any time of year, this is one of my favorite palettes. And then speaking of shimmer, guys, this is my Morphe 35OS. I don't think it's 350. I think it's 35O and then S. So it's the shimmer. And it is made for fall. These warm tone browns, this looks like leaves just fell into this palette. Like fall leaves fell into this. They are all shimmer, which is why I love the Kat Von D palette in conjunction with this, because every single one of these are shimmer. And I have no problem with shimmer shadows. I love shimmer shadows, but not in my crease. So I do have to pull something else in. And I got these on Haute Look for, I want to say like $19. I don't know. I couldn't pass it up. Next up is the balm. This is Meet Matrimony. And this is my only, like, one of their matte palettes. I do have Balms Away or Bon Voyage. I don't know. I have a different one, but it's not one of their like purely matte palettes. And this is the one that really spoke to me. The other one was a little bit too cool. This one has a couple cool shades. But in general, I love some of these warmer tones. Like this middle row is giving me all kinds of fall life. I absolutely love this, again, for pulling in with other shimmer shadows. I feel like I could take this and like one color pop, like Super Shock shadow that has shimmer, and pull together like multiple different looks. I really, really, really like the pigmentation on this. The price point is phenomenal, especially if you get it on Haute Look, and the pan size is massive. So those shadows are definitely a fall staple for me. And then last but not least is another super affordable palette. This is the BH Cosmetic Carly Bible palette, which I believe is still available. I also believe is now being sold in Ulta, but you can get it online. BH Cosmetics is always having sales. So I got this on like one of their super sales. And this has a whole bunch of amazing bronzy fall colors. And then these are highlighters, but I use them as shadows too, guys, because they're gorgeous. But this is the only one that's like kind of, you know, this row here, these first couple ones are a little bit more like mauvey purpley, but the rest are all very bronze, and that to me just screams fall. So this one is one that definitely will be getting a lot more love come this fall, because again, I just want to bathe in everything bronze and brown and gold and shimmery, and I love it. 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 I think tutorials have to happen. I'm nervous about it, guys. I really am. But definitely let me know in the comments below what you think about that. If you're interested in what I'm wearing on my face today, that will all be listed down below in the description box. It always will be for all my videos. So if you're interested, you can head down there and see what I'm wearing. That has been my favorite fall palettes. If you have a favorite fall palette that I mentioned or didn't mention, be sure to comment down below. I'm always on the lookout for more, even though I try not to spend and buy them. I probably will. So let me know your recommendations down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video.